Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Marvel's Contest of Champion. This is your boy Tato Nation here speaking. So today I'm going to be doing a video on arena grinding for 4 and 5 stars. We'll be showing you the way that I do it, so that you can continue to keep your streak going. Once you hit infinity streak, there's no way of messing it up unless you really have a hard time finding an opponent and he kind of like screws you over. But either or, um, let's just get down to this video real quick, and let's start off because we do have a lot to cover. Video will be a little long, just giving you guys a heads up because it does take a little long. It's not something that's gonna be able to get done super fast. So here we go. All right, so I start off with, doesn't even matter who, to be honest, or I don't even care about who I'm fighting or anything like that. So I start off with rank 110 opponents and champions. So basically, the key element is to keep doing rank 1s, 4 stars, until you hit streak 12. But I do things differently only because I have a lot of 5 stars also to cover. Um, you know, the little simple things like trying to get as much as points possible so that I can hit the the marker of the millions and stuff like that, because in the long run it will help me make all those units and those shards. And at the end of the day, if you hit a certain amount of million points, even though you don't get everything at the end of your completion, you will have a high chance of getting about 204-star shards or 304-star shards. But you have to be able to hit at least 1 million points. It's something that has to happen. So as you can see, I'm just picking whatever's. I don't care who falls on who, only because I'm really trying to cover this video really fast for you guys. So, okay, yep, here we go again. I don't know. I'm just trying to get rid of them faster. Yeah, here we go. Just trying to break his armor out. I don't feel like waiting for him to do his little thing in Majiggy. And, no. Oh, there you go. Well, okay. Next fight. I love this artwork here, to be honest with you. Very good artwork. I'm just really rushing it, due to the fact that I just want to get everything done for you guys. She-Hulk, on top of it all, has had a recent update where she is way better, if you ask for my opinion on that. She has officially gotten an amazing update where she hits harder. She has her buffs now, which I felt like she was missing a lot of that. She-Hulk is very powerful and things of that nature. So let me see. Just again, as you guys see, I don't care what I fight or who I fight. I just throw it down. And that's to get, you know, the situation down to the video a lot faster. But let's see. That true strike mode is an amazing mode for champions who have it, because what it allows them to do is it allows them to fight without having to worry about champions like Nightcrawler champions like Medusa, champions like Spider-Man, champions like MODOK, champions like Mordor, champions like Iron Man Infinity War, champions of those natures, because what it does is it allows you to completely fight your opponent without having to worry about anything that's auto invading. It completely cuts that out and it stops it. So I think that's an amazing situation there. An amazing ability to have. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it's still good. So I'm just trying to rush this. I do apologize for how long it takes. And here we go. Okay. I'm only a few points away. I'm sorry, I'm only a few victories away from my 5 streak. This is what I do only because of the fact that I do have a lot of 5 stars that I do have to cover. No. He is well. He is rank 2. Okay. Here we go. I must say that I am a huge fan of Archangel. I think that he has an extraordinary bleed and poison setup going on, that once he gets into that neurotoxic, he should be able to take out anybody really fast. So let me see. So the more neurotoxicity he has, the more the power the buildup is. It should be able to take out people a lot faster, and the damage is it's just unreal. It's unheard of. I have one as a 5-star duplicated as well, and he is rank 5. No, I'm sorry. Wow, not rank 5. I meant he's a 5-star rank 3, and I don't know if I'm gonna take him up to. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna be taking him up to rank 4, only because there's so many immunity champions now that are immune to bleed and poison. But at the end of the day, this is just a little something to think about. When you rank up any type of champion, I believe you should do a lot of thinking before wasting resources, just because there are a lot of immune, poison, and bleed champions now. So it's really what's very useful at the moment. Just, something you guys should think about as well. So, okay, we are 1 victory away from a from our victory 5, so that I can start what I do. So oh, and by the way, I will be doing a video on how to fight MODOK as well. I was just being really hasty on the last fight. So just giving you guys a heads up in case you have a hard time fighting this character here. I will be doing a video on him with anyone you name. I will take him out with him. He is a very easy champion once you have him figured out. It shouldn't even be an issue. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to the kind of player you can be. This guy over here, I like to do this. This is one of my favorite specials in the game. It's that power drain. Okay. And this should be the last victory for my 5 streak. So Hood is a extraordinary character who is very underrated, to be honest with you. That staggered that he has is an amazing. Look at that. Um, Grook went into his SP2 and did his heal factor, but because I had staggered on him, what happened to him was he lost it. Anytime any buff is activated, you have staggered on any of your opponents with Hood, he completely takes it away. So it's something that people don't really know a lot about Hood and don't use him the proper way. But at the end of the day, he is an extremely good character. You just need to know how to use him. So here's a dealio. Okay, yeah, I said dealio. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 rank 1 5 stars. You see, 7. Okay, at this point I am at winning streak 5. Okay, the only reason why I do this is just to get them out the way, because they're considered, I think if I'm correct, they're considered, for if they were 4 stars, a rank 2 4 star as a rank 1 5 star. Okay, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it is what it is. So you're allowed to use them still and have the PI to keep yourself from fighting insanely strong opponents. So I'm just rushing through it. Don't mind my fighting today. I'm just really trying to rush through this for you guys. But I need to remember that also a lot of people are watching to me fight for the videos. But either or. Okay, so I took out Hawkeye with my duplicated, which was very sad about, Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, whatever. So I'm just rushing this. As you can see, I'm not caring at all about class advantages whatsoever. At the end of the day, if you're good, you're good. That's it. Like if you can keep yourself from fighting anybody who gives you a hard time, you're good. But if you don't have the power to do so, class advantages is a huge, huge advantage towards you or your opponent. So if you don't have the skill required for it yet or anything like that, I suggest that you try to keep yourself at a pace where you know you're okay. Especially when it comes to any of your streaks, you don't want to lose it, because it is very annoying to gain the streak back once you are at a high level streak compared to what you normally find yourself getting into. My highest streak, I believe, has been, I don't know, I think 100 and something. I would really have to look into that. But I'll remind myself to look into the video, just so that I can give you guys my number of what my highest streak is. Because it's been a long time, I have not remembered. But I know that I had a pretty high streak because when Star-Lord came out in the arenas for the 4 stars, I grind for him. So as you can see, I grind for him. I'm sorry about that. As you can see, the numbers are adding up. This is what I was saying in my previous video, that once you get to a certain streak in these arenas, your 5 stars give you way more points. But these are rank 1. So being that they're rank 1, they don't give you that many points. But you'll see the kind of points you get when you are using rank 3s, rank 2s, and rank 4 5 stars. The points are just phenomenal. Okay, again, I do apologize for how long the video is taking. I just want to cover everything for you guys, so please bear with me on how long this video is. I know this video must be like 15 minutes long, but I almost messed up. Okay. Sorry about that. So, okay, as you can see, I'm rushing down through everything just so that I can cover as much as I can. I don't want my videos to be too long because then you guys are just gonna start to get bored. So if you would love to just skip towards, you know, a little bit of the ending of the video, that way you guys can see, you know, what you need to see the most. But I'm pretty sure you guys see the videos, and I'm pretty sure you guys see the points racking up, and that's basically what the whole point of this is. This is how I do arenas, only because I do have those rank 1 5 stars that if I do not get them in now, I will have to get them in towards the ending when I already have my streak and I have and then I have the streak going. I have to put them in with all the other 5 stars that are rank 4s, rank 5, and rank 3s, and you know, etc, etc. It's just something that I will have to do. Okay, so real quick, look at the points: 19, 19, and 19,000. That is for a low rank 5 star. Okay, low rank 5 star. So here's the deal: once you get that, you want to try to get rid of all your 5 star rank 1s, and then go back to your rank 4 rank 1 4 stars. Okay, the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, you want to hit up to 12. You want to hit up to 12, or you want to hit up to 9, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And the reason why I switched Juggernaut to King Groot is not because of class advantage. It's honestly because of the stagger. Juggernaut has one as well. Okay. Another thing, whenever you guys want to know something about a specific character, just let me know. I don't mind making a video on them. It would really come down to you guys just telling me on this description in the comments below that you want to know something about this champion and that champion, and you know, yada yada yada. Like, Beast is a very great and underrated character as well. He has healing, he has bleed, he has quick recovery to like any type of bleed and burn and poison and stuff like that. He's really good at recovering off of it. So something that you guys should really think about as well. A character that is very underrated. I took a really hard hit here with Medusa, and I think I lost this up. I'm waiting for him to try to do his SP2. Ah, he got me at the end of it. Okay, that's fine. And here we go. It's okay, I gotta play a little bit smooth back here now, just because I don't want to lose. But at the end of the day, it happens. And he should be down. There you go. Okay, I messed up a little bit there, but I recovered from it. And that's the whole point, is to learn and get your skills up and learn how to recover and fight. Now I'm going to play really sloppy just because I don't care. I have unstoppable mode, so there's no point of me stressing. Okay, as you can see, that stagger on him. Here we go. And he has a poison. Yep, there you go. See? That poison doesn't do a lot of damage from the little spit he does, but once that poison is on you, it will do damage. It's something that I always try to avoid fighting him because I hate his poison. It really does a lot of damage on you overall. Okay, so we are on victory 8. Okay, as you can see. So at this point, I'm just going to grab whoever's. It doesn't even matter anymore. I don't care who I fight, where I land on. So here we go. And mm-hmm. Spider-Gwen is another character that got a. It's funny. These two characters here got a really great buff in the game. That honestly, they have gotten better than what they were before. Which is a great thing because Carnage is a character that I couldn't believe Kabam kind of messed up on, because he is more of a straight DPS kind of character. You know, even in the comic books, he's an asshole. So he does what he has to do to, take out people, kill people. He's just an assassinator. So, yeah, I forgot that. The harder, once you hit Nebula with a certain type of damage. Oh, sorry, a little too soon there. When you hit Nebula with a certain type of damage, she has the ability to heal your base attack from that per second, which is an amazing ability to have, especially when duplicated, because she gets to do it 4 times in a match. So, just giving you guys a heads up on that. Okay, here we go, here we go. I forgot that Doctor Strange's armor up is actually pretty strong. I must say, I always forget that he has a pretty strong armor up, and his Fury buff is pretty strong as well. I truly hate his power gain because it is very useful as well, but I love Doctor Strange, huge fan of him. And on top of it all, I have one duped that I love to play with. He's a great character. So, okay. So now here, normally people start to sandbag, only because at the end of the day, not everybody has all these 4 stars and all that kind of stuff, or all this kind of crap. But at the end of the day, um, I'm gonna continue doing the video on how I do my videos. So let's see. Okay. I just feel really bad that it's a very long video. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for the huge like video length I have going on here. And another thing is that you guys want to avoid doing a lot of parrying against Taskmaster, only because the more that you parry him with his awaken ability, he will be able to counter it and officially not be able to get parried anymore. Anything you do to him, he can avoid in the long run. So if you are going to fight a Taskmaster, choose wisely when you want to parry him, only because you don't want him to become immune to your parry. Choose wisely when you poison him, burn him, bleed him, or shock him, because if your character's ability is I'm sorry, not ability, if your character's damage output is based off of any type of like burn, bleed, poison, or shock damage, you want to avoid making him immune to all of that, because then you're stuck doing regular base damage and it might not be able to be enough for you. Just a little something to think about. Oh yeah, Medusa. That's how you feel, buddy. I was gonna say Medusa, but it was actually Mephisto. Well, this Mephisto is a high rank Mephisto, so he's probably gonna take out my Dormammu. So there's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But he has his ability to heal And there it goes. Now, the reason why I haven't done my heavy again is because I'm trying to build up on it. Here we go. I'm trying to build up on my heavy attack so that when I do hit him, it's going to be one hard hit. Maybe now, let's try it. Look at that. Damage. Come on. Let's... No! He killed me. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I fucked up there. It doesn't matter. He was a rank 2 5-star fighting a rank 1 4-star. So the defense has, is pretty high up. But either or, mistakes happen. Nothing crazy that I'll be losing my mind over. So here we go. Okay. And again, either or, you guys can choose to sandbag. And what I mean by sandbagging, for those who don't know what sandbagging means, is basically putting 2 really strong champions and then 1 really weak champion. That way, your opponent's PI isn't so high and you don't get stuck fighting those insanely strong, like, team matchups that a lot of people complain about, which I understand because it sucks. It used to happen to me before I figured out how to actually arena the proper way so that I can do my streak stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to rush it so that I can do the second part of this video with the streak 12. So I am sorry for how long this video is taking. Oh, I don't know why I pulled back. That was a silly move of me to do. Normally, I don't know what it is about Magneto, but he has, to me, what I believe, the fastest punch in the game. Because I will pull back and pull right back in, and he's already, like, standing there waiting to, like, low punch me or light punch me. So I honestly think Magneto has the fastest punch in the game, which it wouldn't be something, out of the ordinary for him, because Magneto's a great champion, but not in this game. In this game, he is just straight trash, and it hurts my feelings because you think Magneto, you think of like the magnetic god, like a class 5 mutant. But in this game, they make him so buns. It's not even funny. Like butt cheeks. Come on, Captain. Do your SP2. Oh no. Don't be like that. Come on, Captain. Do it. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I try to be nice, but you wanna sit there and like not do it? So this should be my 11th win, and I should be getting the 12 right after this if I don't mess up and like let myself lose, basically, because there should be no reason for you to run into any strong opponent at this point. You shouldn't be able to, because if you do this the correct way, as in like, the way that I'm doing it is not, no, I'm not saying that the way that I do it is correct, only there's other ways to do it. But what I mean by that is that I do it this way because I'm ensured to give you guys your 12 streak without having to run into any of these amazingly strong opponents that their PI is like at freaking 4,000 and you're only at 1,000. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm trying to make this easy for you guys so that you guys don't have such a hard time when it comes to doing your arena grinding, because nobody wants to arena grind because they're scared of losing their streaks, or they do lose their streaks and it becomes frustrating. So I understand sometimes you don't want to deal with it because you're just like, there's no point in doing it. I lose my streak at 18 and blah blah blah. And I know people who are very strong and they lose their streaks at like 15. So that is why I'm doing this video for you guys. And if you guys hear a little tap tap tap, I apologize for that. That is definitely me on the game. I'm not even trying to bait him, but I don't want him to hit me with that SP3 because I hate it. Come on. Do it. There you go. That SP3 is a hassle, let me tell you. Do it. There you go. I can use Gambit's ability and power him up at this point, but I don't feel like doing it. So I'm just trying to get this video done for you guys. Once I hit streak 12, I will end the video and I will do part 2 of the video. Oh no, Electra. Another underrated character, which is Symbiote Spider-Man. Yes, he is not, in my opinion, as good as OG Spider-Man, but I would not be disappointed to have one duplicated. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be upset to rank one all the way up. But at this point, I have such good cosmic champions that I don't know. It's just really hard to even bother bringing him up. But I was thinking about it only because I want to bring new and different teammates, like to war and stuff like that. Okay. Alright guys, so this is the end of this video. Okay. Let me just put these. Okay. So as you can see, I am on streak 12. Okay, and basically when I'm done doing this, I'm gonna end the video, and then I am going to sit down and then continue the video from rank 12 winning streaks. I don't know why I said rank 12. Okay, sorry about this. It's just might as well get it done now, right? Okay. Alright, ladies and gents, I will be back with the part 2 of the video for arena grinding for your infinity streak.